What's up, guys? My name is Ryan, and this is my submission for the regional dialect meme. I'm going to say some words for you guys and answer some questions. First of all, I can tell you where I'm from. I am from Southwest Michigan. I live right over here. I live in the most southwestern county in Michigan, which is Berrien County. I'm going to say some words for you guys. Some people say there's a Michigan accent. I can't hear it, but maybe it's just because that's how I talk, and that's what I'm used to. But let's see. I'm going to say words first. Let's see. Okay. Ant, route, wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, sure, data, ruin, crayon, toilet, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, or coupon. I say both, actually. Mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, and caught. I know some of those words. I can tell that from places that I've been, I know that some people pronounce them differently just by saying them. For instance, coupon or coupon. You hear both around here, but I guess it really depends on what you've always heard. Another one, pajamas. I've heard a lot of people, because I travel a lot, I've heard a lot of people say pajamas. That doesn't sound right to me for some reason, but I've always said pajamas. And another one, aunt. I've always said aunt. I've heard a lot of people say aunt, but I have always said aunt. I'm going to answer some questions for you guys now. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? Usually you would throw it into the trees surrounding the house, but it's called teepeeing. What is the bug that when you catch it, or when you touch it, it curls into a ball? That's called a roly-poly. What is the bubbly carbonated drink called? Alright, that's called pop. That's pop in Michigan, and probably in several other areas. I know northern Indiana. I'm pretty close to the Indiana border. They call it pop down there too. Yeah, I have family in Tennessee, and they call it soda. Depending on where you go, I think if you go a little bit farther south, some people just call it Coke. They call every type of pop Coke. If you go to a restaurant and you say, I want to get a Coke, they will ask you what kind, and I find that very weird. Because if you were to go to a restaurant and say, can I get a Coke, they're like, what kind? You're like, oh, I'll get a Sprite, or I'll get a Pepsi. But we say pop up here in Michigan. Actually, Verner's is a Michigan brand pop, and it's a ginger ale, and it's very tasty. So if you ever come to Michigan, or you have family in Michigan, have them get you some Verner's, or get yourself some Verner's, because it's good stuff. What do you call gym shoes? Those are called tennis shoes. For whatever reason, it's tennis shoes, but we always pronounce it tennis shoes, like T-E-N-N-A, tennis shoes. But those are just like your everyday shoes, or some of you might call them sneakers, which is also a little weird to me. But let's see. What do you say to address a group of people? I would just say, hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? Depends on who you're addressing, really. If it's a group of family members, you might say something a little differently than that. Or if it's a group of older people, it really depends. But usually friends, I just, hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? How's it going? What do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? Those are called daddy long legs. Apparently, they are the most poisonous spider in the world, but they don't have teeth or fangs long enough to penetrate skin, so that's good for us. What do you call your grandparents? Just grandma and grandpa. Let me explain that a little bit. Grandma and grandpa. Here in Michigan, the way that we say it, we don't actually pronounce the ND. We wouldn't say grandma or grandpa. It's just grandma and grandpa, like GRAMMA and GRAMPA. Grandma and grandpa. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? That is called a shopping cart, or a grocery cart, or a cart. It's just a cart, like a shopping cart. If you were to go to Meijer, which I think that's also a Michigan company. A Meijer is similar to Harding's or Kroger. Some of you might be familiar with Kroger. It's similar to that, or Martin's. It's more of a little bit localized and less monopolized Walmart, and it's not near as big. And the people are usually a little bit more respectable. No offense if you guys work at Walmart. Let's see. What do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? Mist or haze, fog. Usually if it rains when the sun is shining, rainbow. You'll see a rainbow sometimes. Let's see. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? I've always called it a remote. TV remote, remote control. I've heard other people say different things like the changer, channel changer, clicker. Depends on what you grew up hearing, but I've always just called it the remote. That is all the questions I have for you guys, or that I have to answer for you guys. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down there, and I will do my best to respond to you. If you heard anything weird that I said, or that sounds weird to you, let me know what it was. Tell me where you're from and how you pronounce it and what sounded weird about it, I guess. So that is everything. So leave some comments, let me know. See you guys.